as for the tricks of the trade, so this, running bots for agents all over, there's some things where I've found that, work and don't work. I've tried, I've tested, I've been in the trenches, did all that stuff. So let's cover some of that briefly. One of them is just reduce image sizes or reduce your images altogether, because the last thing you want to do, there's load times with each message. So if you're putting really images that are very, just huge file kind of images, they're going to take time to load. So if somebody's answering a question, waiting for that image to load, it's just going to stick there and it's not going to inform them. And then finally, maybe after 30 seconds, the image will finally load on their phone, and then who knows where that will go from there. But I definitely reduce the images as much as you can. Keep messages short, one sentence at a time, just like you were to talk to somebody in Facebook Messenger. You're not sending novel, long paragraphs. Create a bot like you were to normally speak. Don't get crazy with emotes. I see this. It comes off as spammy. Too many emotes just reeks of spam. And then retargeting, doing the sequences is very money. A lot of times you'll get people going through the bot, and then, they can go through the bot and they can get distracted. Maybe one of their kids distracted them. Maybe they're driving, as sad as that sounds. And then they get distracted. You want to be able to retarget them maybe either 15 minutes later or a day later and be like, hey, I just saw you. I just wanted to check in on you. And then last but not least, this is the best trick that I have found to increase the probability of a prospect responding is use or create a public figure page that looks and feels like your personal page. And the reason is because when somebody goes through your bot, at the beginning, they're going to know it's a bot. But say you have your retargeting a week later, and it pops up. And what it's going to pop up, it's going to pop up like this. As you can see on my screen here, it'll say, if you have a public profile page that looks like your personal page, then that's all they'll see is like Travis Moore, your name, and then you can say something like, hey, Jason, it's Travis again, just reaching out to see if you're still interested in our home deals list. Let me know, and I can send it over. And it looks like you're their friend and you're a real human, and they're more inclined to interact with you. Here is an example of what it looks like if you're just using a business page that says like, Keller Williams Realty or whatever, or the lead agent in my case. Hey, Mike, it's Travis here. Just noticed you didn't complete the questions. That one little change makes it look like a human versus automation, and that's going to increase conversion rate. At least for me, it does.
It makes sense for those of you guys who are following Dennis Yu's 1 minute video strategy as well. You've got now 2 ways to use that public figure page, doing 1 minute videos, but then also in responding to your messenger ads.